morning, everybody. Well, if you don't know me, I'm trying to get focused here. Here I am. Okay, just soak that all in here. I've been posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. Like, big deal, huh? Right? No one's really gonna look at it. I know that. But maybe, just maybe, I can reach a few people in this cannabis industry. You need, for the love of everything, I mean, your children, walks of life, everything. If you have a page, a show, I mean, there's like the Duke Grow show, the Hash Church. You got uh, George from High Times. He's got a channel. You got Hash Bar TV. You got Pot TV. You got Mark Emery. You got the parents of Charlotte's Web. You got uh, the home of the great gardener. You got Bubble Man. You got Skunk Man Sam. You have all these people in the industry that that have connections. Remo. There's so many. You got Snoop Dogg. You got all these people that are making money in this industry. Which I got issues with that, by the way, because you need to please have Barrie Trower on your show and just shut up and listen to him. Because the Wi-Fi that are placed in some of the lights, they microwave young female ovaries. Now, do you see the implications? Oh, Todd McCormack. Yes. Please get this out to Hash Church or Joe Rogan. And then there's also dirty electricity. He shows you on a meter, not word of mouth, not a paper, an actual meter on what these things put out. CFL's Green Ninja, please call Barrie Trower. He's a military microwave weapons expert, and he works for free. I mean, what more would you want? Now here's I love that because people like to fight so much on this thing, and for what? Just to prove that you're right, and that's it. Children are being damaged. When France removes Wi-Fi based on health concerns, it's time to wake up. Now, if you know anything about microwaves, which Barrie will explain that to you, it does not go for the bigger person. It goes for the one that is shorter and closer to the bandwidth. Now look at me, and look at me real good, because I mean this. Not in a crazy sense, but in the sense of I can't find anything else better to do with my time. Now, when you go to grow, you need to go look at your house and go in the back and see if there's a smart meter back there. That is known to pulsate military microwave frequencies. Now, can you get the whole picture of the thoughts that are in my head about this? Go find yourself a medical dispensary and go find their power grid. Get me those EMF levels. Because not only does this eradicate the workers there, the surrounding areas of that facility pulsates microwaves beyond the safety limits, beyond the safety guideline limits. The unit that you have will probably bury itself. You can go online and look up smart meters. But with all my love and heart, can you please, for the love of children, not for the love of money, call Barrie Trower and have him on? Bubble Man. There is a lady that is in Canada Please have her on Hash Church for the love of children. Her name is Magna Havis. Have her on and have her talk about lights and power equipment. All your dab rigs and all your vape pens use current. If you go look and do history on Jose Delgado, he is the man that put implants inside bull's brains. If you look at his work now, he no longer needs to do this. You only need 3.3 milliamps to affect the brain. Your brain is electrical chemical. This also goes out with Bubble Man with great love. When you make hash, please do not use tap water. There are 116,000 man-made chemicals that enter into our water supply. That is from the documentary Flow for the Love of Water. When you make edibles, do not use tap water in making them, because it does not make sense to put 116,000 man-made chemicals. And then when you listen to Barrie Trower, he will explain that some of these pathogens and parasites are neither dead or alive. They only need light to react them back to life. And if you see, most of your bars and candy wrappers are wrapped up in mylar. He will explain the fact that mylar is used to shield Wi-Fi. So that bar is completely safe until you open it. Then, hey, go across a whole bunch of Wi-Fi towers. You never know. And this is based on energy. So when you say, well, you don't know what you're talking about, these things happen all the time, nothing's ever happened to them, then you need to go look at, I'll think of him in a second. I got so much information in my head. It's called Resonance Shattering. His name is, I want to say William Wright, but it's not. It's the guy who invented the world's most powerful microscope. Oh, I can't believe I can't think of him right now because I'm all frustrated, because hurting babies just doesn't seem fucking right. It just doesn't. And then for all you cannabis lovers that like to go out to your festivals and stuff, rethink that. Rethink your festival. If you're going to do your festival, please have it Wi-Fi shielded. Because really, think about it. Your cell phone is at a half a watt a meter, and you're going to go sit for a 2-hour lecture with 100 and some people at 100 watts at a half a watt a meter. That's 50 watts just sitting there being microwaved. And then, 116,000 man-made chemicals and all that fun stuff. And what I mean by the 116,000 man-made chemicals, that's the same stuff that your coffee's made from, the stuff at the store, all that stuff. Now, you need to put Barrie on there because he will explain to you with HARP. This is a facility out in Alaska. You could actually find your crop and then beam them, and then with, MIT stuff, I think manipulation of your food could definitely be fairly easy to do, according to Barrie Trower, which he works for free, so if you need him to go to court, he's willing to go to court. So I'd say if you have a child in school, I would say you should have every right to remove your child from school, seeing that it's being microwaved. That just doesn't make sense. Developing child, hey, you need to go to school. Why do you need to go to school? Oh, I'm going to go learn me an education. Why I get microwaved. Makes no sense. Now, the last thing would be the radio frequency ID tags that are on marijuana.